Hello, my name is Angelica Ashley, and today I thought I would talk about the fact that Daniel Howell is the reason I quit nursing school. I know it sounds kind of funny, but like it kind of is. It kind of is he's the reason. So anyways, let me go back to the start of it all, I guess. When I was younger, my mom kind of put in my mind that nursing was just what I was going to do since I was very, very little. I was always surrounded by nurses and care aides. My mom was a care aide. She wanted to be a nurse. Of course, her life didn't pan out that way. And so she always encouraged me and my sister to pursue jobs in the medical field, nursing being the main option. And I grew up like that. That's just what I always thought. Like when someone would ask me, hey, what do you want to do when you grow up? Oh, I'm going to be a nurse, obviously. But then when I was around 13, 12, 13, I started watching Dan and Phil. And of course I learned that like Dan used to be a theater kid, and I was like, ooh, theater, drama, I kind of like the sound of that. That sounds like it could be fun. And then, of course, me and my best friend Persephone joined drama club at our high school, and I fell completely in love with it, and I dedicated my entire being and life to it. I swear, like, it was school and drama. That was it. That was all I did. I used to play on the basketball team. I even ended up being the MVP in grade 9. Let me just say, not to brag. But anyways, yeah, and then the following year I quit basketball because I didn't try out for basketball because I kind of figured that if I wanted a shot at like actually pursuing something in the future and like maybe get scholarships and opportunities from my extracurriculars, drama was the way to go. And I feel like I was right because it did get me a lot of opportunities and a lot of scholarships in the end when I graduated. But one of the things that I wasn't really, I didn't realize would come with the love of drama would be script writing. I fell in love with the concept of, I wrote a script when I was 14, 15, and later on during my senior year, I submitted it to my drama directors, and it got accepted as the play we would do. And I got to be director, and I got to have complete control over this amazing opportunity of directing the play I wrote. And, that big leap into doing that was actually very much thanks to the endless advice and beautiful confidence that I gained from watching Dan and Phil, and their message of like, weird is good, like be strange, because like it's no, normalness is boring. And like have courage to exist and do what you want to do because life is too short, and all that beautiful, beautiful stuff that I live by now, which is just weird. But yet when it all came down to it, when I graduated, I still pursued nursing. Because that's what I thought I had to do. That's what, that's what I was supposed to do. And I tried to do the route of university. I tried to do it. I tried to get the prerequisites I needed to apply to nursing school through the university. And I did that for a year, and then I did it for a year and a half, actually, because I didn't get the grades I needed to get into the nursing program with the U of S. And so then I kept trying for another half a year, and then when I realized I wasn't going to get the grades I needed, I quit university. Kind of inspired by the fact that Daniel Howell quit his law school journey to pursue what he actually wanted to pursue, but of course mine was just that I couldn't do this. I just couldn't do it anymore. I wasn't getting the grades I needed. There wasn't it wasn't the way, it didn't feel right. And that should have been the first proper sign that I should have not continued to pursue this route, because it clearly wasn't what my heart wanted and what my, what I was supposed to be doing. But silly little me kept trying, and I quit the university route. But then right after quitting, I was, all of the women in my life who were nurses and care aides all reminded me, like, no, but you would be so good as a nurse, like, don't give up, like, there's other ways you can go about it, like, go to this other school, try online, like, they really didn't want me to give up this dream that they had for me, and so even though it wasn't, it still didn't feel completely right, I was like, oh, well, maybe it was just the school. Maybe I just didn't fit in with the university route. Maybe that just wasn't what was meant for me. And so I applied to the Saskatchewan Polytechnic, and I decided not to go for the RN program, but I decided to go for the LPN program, which is, slightly different. It's still nursing, but it's a little bit more condensed, and it's a little lesser of a title, not, but all nurses are amazing, and I like, if anything, what I've gained from this experience of going to nursing school was I have such a deep respect for nurses, and I hope that they get the pay that they deserve and the respect that they deserve, because they do so much. Like, it is insane how much nurses do for us, so, appreciate nurses everywhere, because they are literally holding the healthcare system together. But I applied for SAS Polytech, the LPN program, and I didn't hear anything for months, and I kind of like, I had a feeling that I didn't get in. And it had been like way past when they said that they would be, saying that you got in or not. And so I was like, oh, well, I didn't get the letter. I didn't get in. And around that same time, Mr. Daniel Howell announced that he would be going on his We're All Doomed tour, which was very exciting. And I had all this money saved from school for school purposes, and I was like, well, since I'm not going to school, since I didn't get in, I'm gonna buy tickets. I got pre-sale tickets, I got the meet and greet tickets, as you guys know if you watch my other video. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I spent basically the minimal amount of savings I had on these tickets to go meet Daniel Howell, because I was like, hey, might as well. Life is short. When are we going to get this opportunity again that he's going to come to Canada, especially somewhere that we can actually go to, meaning Edmonton. I live in Saskatchewan. No one comes to Saskatchewan. Not really. Not really. It just doesn't happen. And so, in Canada, people who tour here usually just add Canada in with like their US leg of their tour, and it's usually Toronto or Vancouver, which are we're in the middle, like Saskatchewan's in the middle of Canada, and it's like they're both big distances. But Edmonton, hey, we could do that, and it worked out, and it's all good. And I talk about that trip and how everything happened with that in my meeting Daniel Howell video. But yeah, so we went to that, and all of the things in my brain inspired me to pursue this YouTube channel, and following it. But yeah, before that, let me return. Before that, the day after I bought the tickets, I got the letter that I would be going to nursing school. And that I had a month, basically, to get all of the things I needed to get into nursing school. And so I was scrambling. I had to borrow money from people. I was, it was a lot of effort to get into nursing school for me. And then I did that. I finished the first semester, and I started feeling the same thing that I felt when I went to university. That I was like, well, I don't know if I actually want this. I don't know if this is it. Like, I don't think this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And it is amazing how the world works sometimes, because I truly believe you're meant to go the path you need to go to meet the people you need to meet, because without going through this tumultuous, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Like, yeah, I think tumultuous. I'm saying it wrong. It's in my brain. I know what word I'm looking for. But, excuse me. But yeah, like, I know that, like, even though this is a windy, wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey, timeline for myself, but, like, I truly believe I was meant to be in the LPN program when I was, because I met some amazing people there. Notably one of my best friends, Trish, and my other best friend, Charlotte, and they have become such important people in my life, that I'm like, whoa, imagine if I didn't do this. Imagine if I didn't go to this school, I would have never had this relationship with the both of them. And so I'm glad for that, because they also, both of them, especially Trish, really motivated me to pursue my writing, because while going to nursing school, as a coping mechanism, I started writing my book. Which, you know, you can buy on Amazon if you're interested. Link in the description. But yeah, it's weird, because, you know, throughout nursing school, I kept having this internal battle of, am I happy here? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? I'm doing really good. I was getting the grades. I was getting, good comments from all my teachers. Like, everyone I talked to agreed that I would make a good nurse. That was never out of the question. But the question was, did I want to be a nurse? And is this what I should be doing? And that question of, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this what I want? Kept eating away at me. And there were multiple times that I thought, I think I can't do this. And my mom agreed and all of that. And I talked to the counselors, I talked to my nursing advisor, I talked to everyone that I needed to talk to find out what would be the best way to go about this. And it basically was like every day I would read Trish, like, what I had written the night before for my book. I didn't even realize it was going to become a book. I was just writing a script for fun. Like, this was just the way that I coped with stress. I would just write. And every day she would be like, why are you here? You should be doing something with this. Why are you in nursing school? And I kept asking myself the same question. I was like, well, yeah, why am I here? What am I doing here? And it always led back to, oh, because mom wants me to be here. Because, I have to do this because it's the smartest way to go about life. If I get a good job, I'll be set. It'll be okay. And it was just the smartest decision. But sometimes the smartest decision isn't what is best. And it took me a long, long time to fully accept that, because, I was raised to be smart. Always make the smart choice. Be smart. Think about everything you do, because if you choose wrong, you're going to end up, whatever. But yeah, when I met Daniel Howell, and when I watched his show, and I listened to him talk about all of the things that he did that led up to what he has done, and all of, every good thing he has, and everything, and how the world, is ending and nothing matters, I was just kind of like, whoa, nothing matters, the world ending, so you might as well choose to be happy, choose what you want to do. And I did start leaning towards that by starting this YouTube channel, but then I really just dived in when I decided to quit nursing school. And I know it's bad. I know it's bad, and don't do this, but I quit school. I quit school to pursue what I actually wanted to pursue, which was writing. And I am focusing on my mental health, and I'm choosing my own happiness, and I am comforted by the fact that I am only 20 years old. And I have time to choose the stupid thing. Because I still have the time to learn lessons and find out if this was the right thing or not. And I am okay with that, even if there are people in my life that are not. Because these last few months, since deciding not to return to nursing school, I have felt such a weight lift off of me. And I am proud to say that I have published 2 books, and I am working on my 3rd, and I have not felt so fulfilled in my entire life. And I just hope that I can find the right audience and the right people to read my things and watch my videos and get to know me and support me and just, be there for me. Because I'm really trying my best. And I'm working really hard to pursue this dream, this crazy dream. I know there's so many people out here chasing the same dream that I am. Don't on Your Own Kid by Taylor Swift hits very hard for me, and I don't know. I this is what I'm doing, and this is where I'm going, and if you feel like joining me, getting like 1 video a month, I'm sorry, I'm terrible, but yeah, I quit nursing school to pursue my dreams of being a writer, and doing this, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, thanks, Daniel Howell. Thank you, for, giving me hope and kind of being the main inspiration for some risky decisions, but hey, you never know. Maybe I can be like you, the one in the million that it works out for. Yeah. What can I say? I think that's it. There's so many times when I see the people I look up to, aka Dan and Phil, and like Taylor Swift, and I remember how they started. They were just dreamers. They were aspiring people who liked doing a thing and they wanted to pursue it, and they just kept working at it. And then they got lucky, or, they, whatever. I know that it's a wild dream. It is crazy. It is literally insane. But I don't know. There's just something in my heart tells me that I could make it. So, yeah, to those who subscribe and like my videos and buy my books, I really appreciate you, and I hope to make you proud, and I hope that one day I can, sometimes I think about how cool it would be to be, someone's fave person, like, I would love to be someone's favorite author, and like, I want people to read my books and like them. Like, I want someone to say, oh, that book, that one's really good. You should read it. Like, that would be so cool. Oh. But yeah. I don't know. I also just want people to talk to about it, because I have so many thoughts about my own book, and I'm just like, if I have no fans, that's fine, because I'm my own fan. I am my own biggest fan, and I am okay with that. Because you know, there's a reason that I'm writing these books about these characters. I love these characters, and I just want to I just want to write about them because I'm like, who are you in my head? And I want more. I want more to do with you. So I just want more people to, you know, talk to about it. Like I'm making all these edits on TikTok, and I'm like, I'm the only one who understands this. And, like, the few people who have read it. Like, I need more people to read it so you get these. Can you please? I want to talk to someone about this. Can more people read it so we can talk about it? Please, 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 please. Oh. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. And I love you. Bye, guys.